Welcome everyone! Today I want to share a story that, while it might sound like a tale from a horror movie, is a deeply personal account of a time when the ordinary felt anything but. It's a story about facing the unknown within your own home, and the quiet strength that can emerge when you do. It started subtly, a feeling of unease that I couldn't quite pinpoint. Lights flickering when no one was near the switch, doors creaking open on their own, the distinct sensation of being watched when I was completely alone. At first, I dismissed it as my imagination playing tricks, the result of too many late nights, or a vivid dream bleeding into reality. But the occurrences became more frequent, more undeniable. A cold draft would sweep through a room on a perfectly still day, or a faint whisper would seem to echo just at the edge of my hearing. The fear wasn't the jump scare kind you see in films. It was a creeping dread, a constant hum of anxiety that settled in my chest. I found myself jumping at every shadow, my heart pounding at the slightest sound. Sleep became a luxury, replaced by hours spent wide awake, straining to decipher the noises of my own house. I started questioning my sanity, wondering if I was losing my grip on reality. Was this stress? Was I overtired? Or was something else at play? One evening, the feeling of being observed intensified. I was in the kitchen, making a simple cup of tea, when I felt a distinct presence behind me. I spun around, expecting to see a family member, but the room was empty. Yet, the air felt heavy, charged. It was then that I realized this wasn't just about creaking floorboards or drafts. This was about a profound sense of intrusion, a feeling that my safe space was no longer entirely my own. Instead of succumbing to panic, a different emotion began to surface, a quiet determination. I decided I wouldn't let this fear dictate my life. I started researching, not for ghost stories, but for explanations of unusual phenomena, for ways to ground myself when I felt overwhelmed. I learned about the power of intention, about creating energetic boundaries, and about the importance of self-care when facing prolonged stress. I began to actively reclaim my space. I'd speak aloud, calmly but firmly, asserting that this was my home and I was in control. I focused on creating positive energy, filling my home with light and music that brought me joy. It wasn't an overnight transformation, and there were still moments of doubt and unease. But gradually, the unsettling occurrences began to fade. The whispers grew silent, the drafts ceased, and the feeling of being watched dissipated. This experience taught me that even in the face of what feels like the inexplicable, we possess an inner resilience. It's about confronting fear not with more fear, but with understanding and a commitment to our own well-being. It's a reminder that our minds are powerful, and that by taking control of our thoughts and our environment, we can navigate even the most unsettling of times. Thank you for letting me share this part of my journey. I hope it offers a different perspective on facing the unknown. If you found this story thought-provoking, please consider following for more personal reflections.